Welcome to this new video. Once again, we will create a fusion composition in Davinci Resolve using a script written in Python. To see how to generate a settings file with a Python script that can then be imported into a fusion composition, feel free to check out the previous video, which covered generating ink splotch type transitions. Okay, this project, like all projects, starts with an idea. What if a script could take all the files in a folder and create a fusion composition to automatically generate a slideshow? That wouldn't be bad at all. Is Davinci powerful enough for that? Let's clarify some limitations and settings. The images in the folder will be JPEGs only, either in portrait or landscape, of any reasonable size, and sorted to appear in alphabetical order in the slideshow. We'll be able to select the folder, set the display time for each image, the transition time between images, and also the final resolution. The fusion composition will need to have a duration that matches the selected timing parameters. Davinci will be handling multiple images, which will impact performance. It's best to work in HD to set up your slideshow, and once everything is okay, you can switch to UHD if needed. The script can handle up to 100 images, though this will mostly depend on the PC's configuration and the desired resolution. Here's how I envision things: a large image that will actually serve as the background, with the folder's images neatly arranged inside, side by side, resized to the correct dimensions, with added padding and an outer margin. The slideshow animation moves from one image to the next in a spiral, because why not? From here, we'll discuss everything the script will do for you. The size of the background is key to having a base image that contains everything, the images and the margins. I used the paper generator included in Davinci as the source for the background. You can use whatever you want. Just make sure it matches the calculated size, which you can find on the Paperfast Noise 1 node. In step 2, all the images in the folder need to be loaded. For this, each image uses a loader node, and all the loaders are then connected to a multi-merge node with one layer per image. Each layer allows the image to be resized and positioned on the background. The background is also connected to the multi-merge node. Step 3 involves selecting which of these images will be the focus image, displayed large at the final resolution. To achieve this, a node named Merge Control will hold the current focus position at any given time, and a path associated with the node center will allow managing the successive positions. Movement along the path over time is achieved through a displacement curve. The red sections represent resting times, where a static image is shown, and the green sections represent transition times between images. Note that there is a bug in Davinci related to displacement curves on a path, so it's essential to work only within a square space. In step 4, it is necessary to crop the large image to display only the current image. This is done using the cropping node, which employs a different method and coordinate system. There is no longer a notion of center, but rather offsets in X and Y. It was necessary to use calculation nodes to navigate through this. Note that we are reusing the center provided by the Merge Control node. In step 5, we will add an additional effect during the transition between two images. The transform node will allow, with an associated curve, to create a zoom out and zoom in effect to further enhance the animation's dynamism. The additional curve will be green. Step 6 is the icing on the cake. Another additional curve, this time in yellow, is associated with the mask paint node, which is added as a mask on the multi-merge. The goal is to create a fade-in effect for each image as the focus moves to it. When you use the script to generate the slideshow, it's useful to see how everything comes together in order to make potential manual adjustments. To do this, it's ideal to place the left view on the merge control node and the right view on the final render. This way, as you move through time, you can better observe what's happening and determine if any tweaks are needed. Now let's discuss some adjustments you can make after the script has done its job. For example, the script generates all the curves in a linear fashion. Straight curves aren't really curves, so you can fine-tune them by selecting the points on a curve and making adjustments. An interesting thing is that it's possible to completely modify the path between the different images. On the merge control node, you can reveal the path, and by moving the vertices, you can choose a completely different path from the default spiral. The first image can be a blank or false image by adjusting the blend value on layer 1 to 0. I hope you enjoy this new script. It may not be the best one that can be written, but it gets the job done. Let me know in the comments what you think, what improvements you've made, and I'd be very happy to see your creations built on it. In the video description, you will find everything I used. See you soon for the next video.